Good morning. I feel inspired this morning to talk with you about creating a morning ritual that can get you started off on the right foot in the morning and set the energy for the rest of the day. I have never considered myself to be a morning person, but since I started choosing some practices to do first thing in the morning that I really enjoy, I now really look forward to getting up in the morning. And I'm going to share with you what I do, but of course, if you decide you want to create your own little ritual, you will include the things that bring joy to you. And it could just be one thing that sets the energy for the day. For me, the first thing that happens when I get up in the morning is I go play with my dog. And that's not something I would have chosen or thought of on my own, but she kind of dragged me into it. She'd come greet me in the morning with one of her stuffed animal toys in her mouth, wagging her tail, and would look downstairs and run down there and wait for me at the dining room table. And it's like, of course I'm going to play with her. It's pretty obvious that that's what she wants me to do. And after a few laps running around the dining room table after her, my energy's going. I'm in a great mood. I feel invigorated and I'm really ready to start my day. And the next thing I do is I go outside and I go watch the sun rise. And you can do that safely. It does not damage your eyes if you watch it when it's first rising from the horizon, not when it's way up high in the sky and super bright, but when it's just rising. I invite you to try that. It is the most amazing feeling to stand there and receive that light into your eyes, into all your skin pores, into the palms of your hand, which have energy centers, and into your heart. And if you do it, tune into how your body feels after a couple minutes of doing that. And just notice. And I'd be interested if you want to share your experiences in the comments below, what you notice. But it's pretty dramatic for me. So that's the second thing I do. And then the third thing I do is I get a cup of cacao. And I've substituted cacao for coffee. I used to drink coffee, but I don't like the way it makes my body feel anymore. It makes me feel kind of anxious and jittery and too charged up. And it also depletes your adrenals to drink coffee. It's a cheap energy boost, but it costs you in the long run. So I have replaced it with cacao. And cacao is actually medicinal. In addition to tasting great, it is dark chocolate. But the bitter flavor of dark chocolate is actually a tonic. In Chinese medicine, it's known to be a tonic for the heart. So it strengthens the heart. And cacao actually opens the heart. It's a heart opener. So it's a great ally to have if you're doing any kind of healing work, if you're doing any kind of trauma work, or any work around learning how to trust life, trust other people, and even trust yourself again. Okay, so that's the third thing I do. Oh, and the other thing about cacao is, of course, it has serotonin, so it's a great mood booster, and it's got antioxidants. So the fourth thing I do is I read at least one poem by Rumi. And this morning, the poem I read just struck such a chord in me that I felt like I had to read it to you. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I just invite you to sit back and relax and allow the words to drop into you. Like open and receive the words deeply. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. I would love to kiss you. The price of kissing is your life. Now my loving is running toward my life, shouting, "What a bargain! Let's buy it." Notice how those words landed in you and the effect that they have on your system. Imagine starting your day off in that way, or in another way that feels good to you. But imagine being intentional about how you start your day, taking your time with whatever you're doing, savoring whatever it is you're doing. And please share below in the comments any rituals that you come up with that are resourceful for you, that are nurturing, that set the tone for your day. And then track during the day how this makes a difference for you. Because I can guarantee you that it will. When you're intentional in this way, everything shifts. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.